I'm very, very happy with them. And whenever we want to show off to visitors, it is the Gambian contingent that months almost always the guard of honor here at headquarters. And so I want to thank you, General. I want to thank, through you, the military forces and the police of Gambia and the government and the people of Gambia for really giving us some of your finest.
Such comments have not been rare since during the course of the tour, as the foreign commanders visited would not hide their admiration about the professional standards of the Gambian contingent.
And especially this commanding officer is so always he's forthcoming. I have in my offices the representative from this GAMCOM, and I feel that real professional soldier. I'm not saying that other, but the difference you will come to know, the way they behave. This is something which is very unique here.
Mashallah, I'm enjoying the companies of Gambians, very good soldiers, very disciplined, very organized, and it's a pleasure to be with the Gambians.
These comments for the UNAMID head are well deserved and anchored on the professional upbringing of the soldiers and the wise counsel of their leaders. Operations in the volatile Sudanese region have concentrated on 3 different sectors, but the key mandate given to the Gambian contingent is to safeguard key institutions and facilities of the mission, alongside providing personal protection for dignitaries like the head of mission. Their success in their responsibility, according to Gambari, have created chance for Gambia to head 2 more sectors in the offing. He highlighted the significant reduction made in the areas of civilian and military casualties, even though cases of carjacking and hijacking are on the increase. A new breakthrough has coincided with the visit of the CDS, the final signing of the Doha Document of Peace in Darfur, a document that will serve as a guide towards the peace process in the region. And with his new role as the joint chief negotiator to ensure early recovery and guarantee development, Professor Gambari believes the development is amiable.
Will come when I've been given a second responsibility, as if it's not enough to be GSR of UNAMID, which is the biggest peacekeeping mission in the world. When fully deployed, will be about 30,000 military, police, and civilian. They've also made me the joint chief mediator, so that my job is to persuade all those who are outside of the peace process to come in. Okay. And it is very, very difficult, very, very difficult, because many of the leaders of these movements, they are not even here.
Gambari finally called for more collaboration from the Gambia High Command and its Commander-in-Chief to help in actualizing the UNAMID objectives. The Chief of Defense Staff of the Gambia Armed Forces, Lieutenant General Masani Kinte, rejoicing over the comments made about his troops, hailed the mission head for keeping high the confidence he has in the Gambian troops and making assurance to ensure that their welfare are met. He assured Professor Gambari of the readiness of his office and that of their Commander-in-Chief to ensure that objectives set for the mission are achievable.
Excellency, you are most welcome.
Yes, I'm coming.
President Jame is your brother.
I know.
Yes, he's your brother, he's your friend, and he would be more than pleased, to have you, in the Gambia. Already, before coming shortly, I was opportune to speak to the foreign, minister, and I'm sure, in a very short while, you will receive the renewal of your invitation.
General Kinte's meeting with Professor Gambari ended with the exchange of pleasantries by the two, after which the general and delegation proceeded to visit other responsibility areas of the Gambian troops. First was the Pacific American Engineering Unit, or PAE unit in short, then to the Air Operations Unit, the Civilian Police Component, the Integrated Support Service Unit, and lastly, the Agricultural Research Center, or ARC. In all these places, Gambians were found executing their duties to the satisfaction of their superiors. Abu Bakr Dabo, GRTS. Officials from 5 YFM member countries have started an 11-day training in public financial management, focusing mainly on budget planning and performance. Mohamed Jallo was at the opening, and this is his report.
Since its formation in 1996 by the central banks of the Gambia, Ghana, Liberia, Nigeria, and Sierra Leone, YFM, which now also has the Republic of Guinea as a member, has been organizing a series of training workshops with a view to improve macroeconomic and financial management in member countries. The regional body is on that process again here in the Gambia. On Monday, it brought together participants from member countries for a 2-week training in public financial management, placing focus, however, on budget planning and performance. The course covers a wide range of topics critical in the effective management of public finance.
The attempt for us to know that development and the fight against poverty can only be effectively enhanced under an environment of good governance. And so we need an efficient, transparent management of public finances. And this is a key to development. The centerpiece of good governance in public resource management is transparency and accountability.
Professor Akpan Ekpo went further to establish the link between the prudent management of public finance and good governance. The training, he explained, will play a key role in enhancing transparency and accountability in the use of public resources. Principles, he emphasized, also clear the way for sustained economic development and poverty reduction.
A number of key topics such as planning, budgeting, and financial management in the public sector, fiscal performance and fiscal rules, fiscal policy and economic growth, monitoring and evaluation of MTEF, good governance, accountability and transparency, economic appraisal of public capital projects, cost and benefit analysis, public accounting and budgeting, cash and accrual accounting, public expenditure program, and of course, hands-on exercises.
The Governor of the Central Bank, Amadou Koli, opened the workshop in his deliberation. He pointed out the significance of such trainings in helping countries to sail through turbulent economic times. But that, he said, has been the case even in countries that registered gains in public financial management.
Epitomized by transparent management of public resources. There is also ample evidence in countries that have successfully reduced poverty that it is not necessarily the quantum of spending that matters, but the quality of spending and the ability to manage resources when economic conditions are tough.
It is a time of economic shake-up that spares almost no country. The amelioration of such situations is expected to be masterminded by these trainees. The knowledge they gain from this workshop, therefore, will increase their ability in responding to the challenges that regional economy.
1 year after constructing a new mosque for the community of Pirang in the Kombo East district, the villagers Saturday tried to reciprocate the gesture by reciting the Holy Quran to seek Allah's blessing for their benefactor, who happens to be the President of the Republic. Mama J picks up the rest of that story.
The day-long event was meant to say thank you to Professor Jammeh for constructing a magnificent mosque in the village. The nearly $3.5 million President Jammeh-sponsored mosque in Pirang came following a request by the village mosque committee to repair the old mosque, which was in a deplorable condition. In an interview with Grts, the Imam of the Pirang Mosque, Al-Haji Yahya Jane, said it is a tradition that they recite the Quran for Professor Jammeh the first Friday of every month in appreciation of his philanthropic gesture. The Khalifa General of Pirang, Al-Haji Mutar Gassama, echoed similar sentiments and prayed for the Gambian leaders' continuous good health and prosperity. He assured President Jammeh of their unflinching support at all times. The gesture is part of Professor Jammeh's effort to promoting Islam in the country. It is believed that the construction of the multi-million-dollar mosque in Pirang will no doubt foster oneness among the villages as Islam calls for peace and unity. Mama J, Grts.
We will be back with more stories right after this break.